As a job candidate, your job is to communicate the following: that you can do the job, that you're likable, that you can offset any risks that you pose to the company, and that you're reasonable about your compensation. That's it. For you as a candidate, it's no more complicated than answering those 4 basic questions. Can you do the job? Do we like you? Are you a risk? And can we work the money out? That is the essence of the interviewing process. It's very simple, but it's like going to the gym to bench press 500 pounds. It's simple, it's just not very easy. All of your experience, achievements, and knowledge won't matter unless you can sell yourself in the interviewing process. What this means is that, in spite of the fact that interviewing is a staged, contrived event, it is absolutely necessary that it be done and be done well. The better your ability to interview is, the better your opportunity to get a good job. And it all starts with the first interview. Having the right words and phrases at your command during the initial interview will give you the confidence and clarity to set yourself apart from the other candidates. Successful initial interview technique number 1. You walk into the interviewer's office or interviewing environment. You are rested, refreshed, and prepared. You sit down, you lean a little bit forward. After you share a few icebreakers, you pull out a legal pad and pen to take notes. You hand the hiring or interviewing authority your resume, even if he or she already has it, and you state, "Mr. or Ms. Hiring Authority, I'm here to share with you why you should hire me. First of all, I am," and then you choose 10 to 12 descriptive adjectives to explain your work ethic. You've introduced yourself by providing a quick overview of your credentials, that is, your features. Now you transition into specifics. Now, here in my background, you say, is where these features have been benefits to the people whom I've worked for. And then you give a thorough description of exactly what you did, how you did it, whom you did it for, and how successful you were in terms that a high school senior could understand. And then you say, I'm presently or most recently been at, and then you say the company of where you've been, and I functioned for them in the capacity of, and then you briefly describe the job you've done. You then emphasize how much you loved the job and the company and explain the reason you have to leave or why you left in very positive terms. Something like this: I like the company very much. I really enjoy the work I do and the people I work with. But I feel that my chances for advancement and future have been greatly reduced by the number of new managers who have recently been brought into the company. And then you continue on through your work history, giving a thorough description of exactly what you did, how you did it, whom you did it for, and how successful you were, in terms a high school senior could understand again with every job you've had. Something like, and then before that, I was at XYZ company. There I functioned in the capacity of, and then explain what you did at that company. Here, too, emphasize how much you loved the job and why you had to leave it in very positive terms. I loved working there. The job was very interesting, and I was surrounded by bright, capable people. Unfortunately, my boss left the company, and his replacement brought in several of his own people. As a result, I felt it was time for me to move on. Now, you want to continue in this manner for at least 3 jobs, if you've had that many. If you've had a series of short stints at jobs, like 1 year or less, you may want to go back further than just 3 jobs. Now you want to ask questions and gather information. You want to start discussing the specific